Lacey became suspicious because whenever Garnett was away from Lacey, he would eat a ton of food all the time, ask for seconds, and never seem sick. However, after spending any amount of time around Lacey, he went back to being an ill child. One day in January of 2014, Lacey rushed Garnett to the hospital for seizures. After spending some time in the hospital, it was determined that Garnett was completely fine, and he was even jumping on the bed and running around and acting like a normal kid. That was until an event that was later seen on security cameras of the AEG in the hospital room. Garnett and Lacey went into the bathroom, and whenever they came out, Garnett was incredibly ill. He began seizing, to which nurses ran into the room to try to help him, but it was no use and Garnett passed away. The police were called when this happened because it was incredibly suspicious to the hospital that the perfectly okay kid spent a few minutes alone with his mother and is now dead. Also, the police were more suspicious of her when after Lacey's father showed up to the hospital. See, Lacey's story was that the father of Garnett was her fiance, who was a cop who was killed on the line of duty. So whenever the police are at the hospital and Lacey's dad comes in, they're like, we're very sorry to hear about your son-in-law passing away, being a police officer and all. And the father was confused because she never had a fiance. And as a matter of fact, the Blake guy that she used pictures of and said was her fiance was a random cop that she went on a date with like 7 years ago. And if this wasn't suspicious enough, Lacey's friend received a call from Lacey right after Garnett died, where she asked her friend to go to the apartment and throw away all of Garnett's feeding bags.